Hey vlog. Thank you, your trip is booked. Okay, view my itinerary. Let's start over.
No.
We have to start over.
I'm not.
Flight booked. Outside of my passport, this is my most prized possession. We touched down in Washington, D.C. We had kind of a chaotic start to our travel plans. When we got to the airport in Anchorage, they delayed our flight by 12 hours. But luckily, we immediately exited, went right back in line, and they got us on a flight for just 3 or 4 hours later. And just because of the way that things worked out, we're actually landing in Barcelona 2 hours earlier than we expected. So the only thing that was stressful is just the quick layovers. We had a 50-minute one at SeaTac, which if you know SeaTac, it's the worst. But we've arrived in DC, we're waiting to get on our flight to Barcelona. What are you most excited for the whole trip?
I'm so excited to go on walks.
I'm excited to appreciate architecture because I feel like I never get to do that in the United States just because of the places that I go. I'm sure there's cool stuff out there, but I think that seeing old buildings and castles and all of that will be really nice. Good morning from Barcelona. It's the first full day of our trip. We arrived yesterday. We're walking around and looking at architecture. We just saw, I don't want to butcher anything. I can't 100% remember, but I will put in the names of what we're looking at. We're about to come up on one. I'll try to show you. Our final destination for today is La Sagrada Familia, but we're doing an actual tour of it towards the end of our trip, but we're just gonna go look at it for now. We're walking around, we had breakfast at our hotel, and we'll keep you posted. And look at the ground. Are you kidding me? We stumbled upon Emoji. This is probably my favorite store of all time, at least for stationery and household stuff. It's literally right next door to our hotel. We're back at the hotel. It's around 6 p.m., maybe 6:30 at this point. And it just so happens that the 4 days that we're in Barcelona, the exact 4 days, there's a celebration going on called La Mers, which is a celebration of the end of summer. And there's posters for it everywhere, and there's stages set up, and there's just events that are scattered throughout the city. There's an event happening tonight on the street that our hotel is on, where people go around with fire-breathing dragons, and they send sparkler flames into the crowd. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna start by getting ramen. I thought these earrings would be cute. Little tarot cards that say the sun. The kids' version of the fire festival thing is going on right now, so I keep hearing drumming. At least I think that's what I'm hearing. Do you know what you're gonna wear? Do you have any other long sleeve I could wear? Because I can't wear my tank top. Vlog update. Wait, this is a vlog. Yeah. Vlog update. Got a yo-yo yesterday. And I can't tell if all the little kids are making fun of me or if they think I'm really cool. Can't tell. We're walking the street. We just had breakfast at our hotel, and our plan today is to catch the metro We have the like Hola Barcelona cards. If you've been here, maybe you've used them. But for 96 hours, we can use any public transportation for free. So we've been slacking on that because we've just been walking everywhere because it's beautiful. But we're gonna try to catch the metro today down to Park Güell? Undecided. And we're gonna hang out there for a couple hours and then go to the Gothic Quarter for the evening and walk around, try to find some spontaneous dinner. We were planning on using the Fork app because I guess if you reserve on there, you can get a discount, but we haven't done it because all of the menus have been in Spanish and we are noobs.
Also, no lo quiero carne asada.
Yeah, there is a lot of meat and I don't eat any meat and she doesn't eat much meat, so that's the day. That's the day. Those are our updates. Happy, what day is it? Oh. Have a great day. Oh my gosh, perfect timing. Good night from Barcelona. Found ramen. It looks delicious.
What's the plan tomorrow?
Madrid. We're going to Madrid. It's September 25th. We got our luggage. We're getting on the metro and we're going to the train station to catch a ride to Madrid. We have reached our Airbnb. There's a little kitchen space, a microwave, a stovetop, fridge, dining room table, TV. There's a little bathroom, a shower. And then there's this little divider and the beds. All of the beds that we've seen on like websites, they can separate or be together. I think we're gonna find somewhere to do some laundry and then explore the neighborhood.
Best part eventually.
That was fire. Will be so great. We made it to Madrid. We just started our laundry. It's like across from us. We saw this table at a restaurant and we figured we had to snag it so we could wash our stuff. We've got chips and salsa and drinks. The Airbnb is adorable. And we're ready to explore. I feel like I've used that word so many times, but we don't have any plans. We're just thinking around. Not Bruno Mars, Superman cat. Good morning. It's Tuesday the 26th. We've woken up in Madrid. We're gonna make avocado toast. We went grocery shopping last night and got a couple goodies to make a dinner, some breakfast, and stuff for mimosas. I did my makeup today. I haven't really been doing a whole lot, but it just felt right. Everyone looks so put together here, and walking the streets, you just see such good fashion and hairstyles and like fun, playful makeup. We don't have a plan for today. There's some gardens nearby that I'd like to walk to, and other than that, we're just exploring. There's a really popular street. We might stroll down and see if we can do some shopping. I also was looking into tapas cooking classes. They even have like vegetarian specific ones. And then flamenco dancing is another thing that was maybe on my list. But I don't want to lock anything down until we've walked the area and seen all the options, because those are of course the most like popular touristy things to do. So see if there's anything else that catches our eye before we book those. But yeah, we really enjoy this space. I slept a lot better than I did at the other hotel. Granted, this is an Airbnb, so it feels a lot more homey, but yeah.
So one of my friends recommended that we try this place called Tiki Taco. It's technically like fast food, but they're €1 a piece. And this frozen margarita is €5. That's a really good price. Phil has wine. Okay, we found a random park, so naturally we will be going down the slide. Stop! No, we can't do it like that. You have to go down first. Get your I'm so scared. Raquel is going again, but I can't physically make my way up there again in this skirt. I just can't do it. Oh no. We're in the market. We're looking for bread for dinner tonight. What's this? Important update. We got churros again, but only for the sake of science, because we're comparing to see if the other ones were worth it. The other ones were about $10. We also got a coffee, but these ones were $5.65. And honestly, I like the curves. Yeah. They look better. Unpopular opinion. How many steps do you think we walked today?
25,000.
Cooking dinner. We got more fresh bread. Watching Gilmore Girls. Wait, what's the museum called? Museo del Prado. I don't know if we'll be able to take pictures, so I'm just hopping on to say hello, but it's so pretty. There's a long line, but we got tickets online, so we should be able to skip it. Plan for today, we're gonna walk over to a cathedral that has a like ancient crypt in the bottom. That's why I'm wearing long sleeves, long pants. I think there's a street that has some secondhand stores, so we might try to do a little thrifting. My brother asked for like a traditional Spanish top, and I think it'd be fun to look around. Maybe a silk shirt would be nice. But yeah, we also want to try to get pupusas today. We found a ramen shop for dinner. It opens at 8:30, so we're wandering around the streets, and we found, I think, what is this called? Oh wait, it says it. This is where we ended up. It's really pretty. It's a big, almost like a whole city block, just surrounded by these buildings, and then there's these little entrances and exits all around. Side note, but the ramen shop happens to be just a brief 5-minute walk to Chocolatier Saint-Gaines, which was a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend it, and I would go there again. Are you sure that's how it's pronounced? Chocolatier Saint-Gaines? How do you say it? Saint-Gaines? Good morning, quick check-in for the vloggy. It's Thursday, I believe it's the 27th. We're still in Madrid, and today we're at brunch. It's beautiful here. It's called Zenith Bar and Cocktails, I believe, but it's right outside of like one of the main streets, Gran Via. And we haven't ordered yet. I popped downstairs to go to the bathroom, and I thought, why not say hello in this beautiful mirror? The plan today is to go up the street and find some vintage thrift shops, and then we're gonna pop over to one of the famous museums here. I think it's called Sofia Reina. but that might not be pronounced correctly. It's over near by our hotel and where we got pupusas yesterday. I'm excited. I thought the museum yesterday was gorgeous. It takes up so much time, the tickets are fairly cheap, and it's a really fun activity to do that is very historic and special to do in Madrid specifically. So here we are. I'll take you along per usual, and I am so excited to get this brunch. We found an all-vegan restaurant. I got a coleslaw burger and Cajun fries, and we're sharing cauliflower bites. And the fanciest water that I've seen the whole time. Hello, we are at the Madrid autobus station, like the train station, but just for buses. We're about to get on a 5-hour bus to Granada. It's super relaxed here. We don't even have our gate yet, and we're supposed to get on the bus in about 30 minutes. So we're just kind of waiting on that. We had some coffee this morning down the street from our Airbnb, and our next Airbnb looks like it's in a magical little location. We are super excited to go to Granada. A lot of people recommended this to us. There's a castle type building called Alhambra, and we have tickets for that on the 30th, I believe, and then we leave on the 3rd to a new city. Hopefully we made the right decision taking a bus rather than a train. It was a lot cheaper. I think that the train was like $160 for the two of us to ride, and the bus ended up being about $48. Supposedly they have power and a bathroom. I would assume that they would on a 5-hour anything, but we'll see. Officially reached the apartment. Here's the bathroom. Big shower compared to the last place. And there's this big entryway with spots for like coats, I guess. Not that we'll be wearing coats here, but it's big space. Little dining room table, a washer, which we've not had a washer so far. We had to walk up the street. A sink, an oven top. There's like pots and pans. We'll definitely try to cook our own meal. A fridge. Couches, they're both pull out into beds, a TV, and then this is a whole separate bedroom, which last time we were in a studio, which was totally fine too. And then the piece de resistance, not you, the balcony. Look at this. We made our first stop. We decided we needed smoothies before we hit the market. The eggs are out on the shelf. How quaint. Grocery haul. We'll only be in Granada for 4 nights, so this might seem like a lot, but we kind of decided to cut back on spending money, that we would make some food and like snack here. And then we can go out and buy like gelato or drinks or whatever. We got blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, cucumber, mangoes, avocados, grapes, some oranges just to like take on the road, apples. We got laundry detergent so we can start the laundry. And then for like snacks, I got a little lemon tart, some Pringles, these, which I have never seen, and they look so good, and then just some gum. Our host left us this tequila. It's crema de mango. Looks delicious, so we grabbed some Sprites to use for that. I got these for in the morning if we don't want to buy coffee. Got these little smoothies that we could make a mixed drink with, or we could also throw into like yogurt. So then there's yogurt, honey, some granola, and then I just got cheese and crackers. So we kind of have stuff to take to go, stuff to eat here, stuff to make like a charcuterie board, and the total for all of this was $83 in like US money. I think it was like 70 something in euros. Okay, here's some jam that we got in Madrid. Here's my little charcuterie board, and Raquel made like a yogurt fruit parfait situation. Cheers! No. October 1st, my favorite month of the year. A lime tree, Raquel!
I know, I just kicked a lime at you.
Oh my gosh. We have no plans today. We're just walking around kind of above the city. We took like a sharp turn and went up as high as we could get. And you can see Alhambra from where we're at. I'm gonna pin kind of some of the spots that we went where we had good views. I've been taking screenshots. The only thing I can think that we might do today is visit a little tea house that has like a terrace view of the city, I guess. There are orange trees, and I haven't seen a pomegranate tree, but there's pomegranates everywhere. Like built into the metal, little pomegranate vases and shops. Yeah, it's so pretty.
Glass of wine I've ever been given.
We are walking up 25 minutes. It's practically a hike if you can't tell from my voice, but we have tickets to go see Alhambra at 5 p.m. and so we're making our way up so that we can get wine and maybe a tapa before. We brought our own salad, which we just cut up like cucumber, tomato, avocado, salt, pepper, olive oil, and lettuce. Oh, we have cheese and crackers too, and we have a late night reservation to supposedly the best ramen place in Granada. So, and it was only available today because they're closed on Monday and Tuesday, so we're going to a second dinner at 9:30. But like I said, it's only like 4:30, so I don't feel bad about it. Ooh, look at that view. Picture the music for this. It's gonna be like bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. gonna stop for our first lunch. Our first dinner.
Stop it, this is not my purse.
Our first dinner. Raquel says she hopes she sees a frog, but I'd like to beg to differ.
La, la, la. Our cheese has got to be melted by now. Are you fucking yoking me, bro?
Melted?
Es muy caliente.
You think it's melted? Open it.
It's quite squishy.
Ooh, it's moist.
Hmm.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
it looks fine. Drama. So the really good news is that we have this amazing salad. And the bad news is that we don't have a fork. I guess we're just gonna put this in the fridge and probably eat it later and then have cheese and crackers. And then at least we'll be hungry when we get to ramen. It's so pretty. Just like a bunch of mazes and roses. Reminds me of Madrid. She's looking for frogs.
What did you think of the palace?
I thought it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I loved the wildflowers looking over the palace, looking over the castle. It was so pretty, and I think Hannah Banana, Fee Fi Fo Fana, if you're watching this, someone should get engaged here because that was so pretty. Everything was set up for like an engagement or a marriage or something. There were so many arches. Yeah. Oh, and the wine was like $1.20.
And me,
I'd like to pass the microphone to you, Cheryl.
I saw a couple of frogs today. Ramen, 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 ramen.
Oh, there's a bunch of people here.
Yeah, I know.
Good morning. Today we leave Granada. We have a bus that's going to take 3 hours to get us to Sevilla, and it leaves at noon. It's like, what is it like? It's like 9 right now, I think. We still have leftover tequila, so we're going to try to bring it, but I can't bring this gigantic bottle. I already have like no room in my backpack, so I'm going to dump it in this Sprite bottle. And then we bought a loaf of bread yesterday. It's like olive ciabatta. We're gonna make sandwiches with our leftover cucumber and tomatoes. And then I went to a Burger King yesterday and I paid 60 cents, but I paid that much to get a little pack of mustard because I didn't want to have my sandwich without it. We've got a little bit of fruit left, so we'll make a quick breakfast. And then Raquel has one more thing she wants to pick up for her sister before we head out. Granada was lovely. I 100% recommend it, as you can only imagine from seeing all the clips, but I am sure Sevilla will be amazing as well because just like this place, tons of people recommended it to me, and even when I posted that I was in Spain just in general, somebody like DM'd me and gave me recommendations and was like, that was my favorite place in Spain. So hopefully that'll be good. We have an Airbnb. There was a small fiasco with it. At first, I got a message that said that something happened with the host and they canceled on us. I was like, that's weird. And then Airbnb messaged me and was like, hey, this is no longer available. We're not able to give you the details of the host situation. So we were like, that's kind of scary, kind of sus, because what did they do? Then we booked a different hotel, like it was like an apartment hotel, and it was a tiny bit cheaper, like maybe $80 cheaper, and we were stoked with that. And then we went out to dinner last night and I got a message and all it said was urgent message, but I couldn't click it because we didn't have Wi-Fi and Verizon isn't letting me use my cellular here. So we booked it back to the hotel right after we ate and our hotel was canceled. So I booked it through Expedia. I think that they just didn't actually have a room that they thought or gave too good of a deal. And so it didn't work out. While we were like trying to find a different apartment, I kept getting all these messages from the host of the original Airbnb. Like, hi, so sorry for the confusion. Like, I'm making it sound like it was no big deal, but she probably texted me 20 times. And I was like, God, this is so scary. Like because originally I had thought something was like wrong on her end. And then Airbnb messaged me and was like, we're so sorry, it was our fault. We canceled the Airbnb. It didn't have to do with like the status of your host because it had said that she lost access to her account. So I was like, ooh, tea. But yeah, so then Airbnb was like, it's totally safe. And I was like, we're two young women. We don't really want to stay in a place that's not safe. Like, we're kind of confused what's going on. Is it her fault? Is it your fault? Did you cancel it? Because you said that it was on her end. And it ended up being fine. So we booked with her. But we will update you when we get there. It looks like it's in a perfect area. It's a lot smaller than this place, but it'll be fun. There's a kitchen, there's a washing machine. So we'll see. Hi everyone, it's my birthday. Today I am 24, 24 years old. We are at a park called Maria Luisa, and we're trying to find the Plaza de España. We are sitting by this gorgeous fountain. I don't even think we've really entered the park. There's some tents over here. I don't know what they're for. There's this strange trampoline contraption over here where I think you get hooked up and then you like bounce around like that. We might get brunch a little later. We did have mimosas and cereal and grapes at the Airbnb this morning, but we've got a brunch spot picked out in case we make it in time. And then there's a flea market that we might go to up the street from us. And tonight at 7 p.m. I made us a reservation for these things called the Arab baths. It's like this bathhouse. And we got the one that's like hot, cold plunge, go at your own pace. I didn't do the massage because I just wasn't really in the mood to get a massage. And then it's the self-care bundle, so we get like our own face mask to put on and like a body sugar scrub. I don't know if I'll be allowed to film in there, but I will if I can. And then tonight we are making pesto pasta we got like our own ball of burrata at the store, and we're gonna do a little home-cooked meal. That just sounded really good to me. I'm gonna pick out a movie, and we got microwave popcorn and little Twix candies because that's one of my favorites. What's that? I think, is that a stray cat? Oh no, it's a dog. Get a picture of this. Yeah, we got bit by some ants while we were...
Am I gonna die?
You're not gonna die.
It's so big.
I don't know. I completely forgot to mention, we have been in Sevilla for a couple of days. I haven't really been filming. I sort of took a little break. We're here for plenty of nights, so I figured might as well stay off my phone for a second. It's been good. We went to the Royal Alcazar yesterday. I'll hide this. Okay. Okay, ready? Go. Did you even make a wish? Go, go, go. Perfect. We walked the main strip. We went to a really good ramen place called Buga Ramen. And last night we got Mexican food, and we got this assortment of 5 different vegan tacos and chips and guac and margaritas. It's extremely hot here. It's not hot right now, but it's been getting to 95 degrees and we've had to resort to going back inside. So we kind of got an earlier jump start today, but as soon as it hits like 4, I think we're gonna try to go back to our Airbnb and then hang out there until maybe like 6. And then we'll wander around and then go to the baths and then figure it all out. But it's very hot here, especially compared to the other places that we've been. It's 20 degrees hotter than it was in Barcelona and 10 degrees hotter than it was in Granada. Yeah. Faces are glowing. Glowing. We're walking back to our Airbnb and I just wanted to show you guys how close it is. It's
literally right here. We're here. We got some flowers. Our Sevilla apartment did have a dead cockroach when we got here. So Raquel's been putting out lemon and rosemary at some of the more suspicious corners of the house. Here is our Airbnb. This is the bathroom and the little kitchenette with a washer. We've got some birthday decor. This couch turns into a little bed. And then there's this wall that separates out a little bedroom. I picked out these noodles. And then we have some focaccia from a bakery, burrata, pesto, and tomato sauce. Hi everyone, we are at the world's largest wooden structure in Sevilla. If you know, you know. I believe it's called Citas.
Les damos la bienvenida a Film Sevilla.
Ta-da! Oh, it's for vlogging. I thought it was a photo. We are on the sculpture. Super cool. Here's the view from underneath. And it goes all the way over there. Later tonight, we have tickets to an amusement park. We're not really sure how to feel about it. Hopefully it's super fun. It's Halloween themed. I think there's like 6 different categories, like sections of the park, and they're all medieval, mid-century themed, Spanish, colonial. We're not sure if we're gonna go on the rides or eat the food or what we're gonna do, but we're gonna try to go from like 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. and try to hit the nighttime crowd. And luckily they have Bolt here, so we'll catch a Bolt there, catch a Bolt back, and then very early in the morning, like 6:30 a.m., we have a train that stops in Madrid and then takes us back to Barcelona, and we have a couple days there. We have touched back down in Barcelona. We reached our hotel. We're worried that if we go out and just go for a casual walk, we'll buy more stuff. And clearly, there's no room for that. So we got tickets to the Barcelona Zoo and we're gonna walk to the shore. I knew you were gonna hate that word. We're gonna walk over to the beaches and we're gonna see what the hype is because we have not been in the Mediterranean Sea. We might find ramen again for dinner, but we will see. Only time will tell. Hopefully, we see some awesome sharks or fish or jellies or something. Buenos dias. We are on top of the Barcelona Cathedral. This is probably my favorite building that we saw the whole trip. I don't know why, I just absolutely love it. It's so freaking pretty, and look at this view. First of all, here's La Sagrada Familia over in the corner, just towering over the whole city. And then, bam, the cathedral. This is our last full day in Spain. Tomorrow we leave around noon, and I think we'll just get breakfast and go for a little walk around our area that we're staying at. And by the way, this is our favorite gargoyle. We're in La Sagrada Familia. Here's a view of the city. We have access to the Passion Tower, but there's a couple different towers. Okay, look guys, now we're looking at the cathedral from the other side. I wonder if we can see that one building. Oh no, it'd be way behind the grass. Guys, don't laugh at me, but we're at the airport. I'm in my pajama set. We woke up late. It was a whole thing, but we made it, and the trip is finally coming to a close. We just got some breakfast. We're gonna board our flight. It's running like 30 minutes late. Air Canada is a disaster, at least today for us. I'm glad I was able to bring you along on this. I'm definitely gonna take some time and just reset. I have 2 nights off before I go back to work. This was such a fun trip. If you haven't been to Spain, I can't recommend it enough, and I'm excited for our next trip.